That's not helpful. Want to know what would be helpful? An herb.
Well, you know, herbs grow in the ground. So you should really be looking for a farm.
We're already on the farm.
Oh, are you saying we've been playing Harvest Moon this entire time?
I might be saying we're playing Harvest Moon Resident Evil Edition.
Harvest Moon Friends of Raccoon City?
I might be saying we're playing Harvest Moon Daisy.
Harvest
And I'm
Seed.
not talking about the flower. Daisy.
Ah. Daisy.
Hey, I got a grenade though.
Yeah, kill yourself with the grenade.
I might just do that.
Extremely helpful. There's an unpleasant odor.
It sure doesn't smell like a refreshing drink. Nothing there.
Talking about refreshing drinks.
What about them?
There was some drinks on the table there.
Yeah. And they weren't refreshing. I looked at them.
No, I was talking about the other drinks.
What, the blood?
I hope
It's not a refreshing drink in my book.
I hope this isn't Chris's drink.
I sure hope this isn't Chris's drink. Joe!
Say, go look at this.
It's Chris's drink.
See, they agreed.
They thought I was hilarious. Oh, an herb! But
Now should you use
I
it?
need a red herb. That would make this extremely more useful.
Well, I mean, an herb by itself is just as useful right now because
I am legitimately 1 HP.
I'm
But-
pretty sure you're half of 1 HP. You're half.
If I shoot this chicken, it might lay an egg. And if it lays an egg, I might be able to eat the egg.
Harvest evil. Resident Moon.
Nope, didn't work. Okay.
Resident
Moon.
Resident Moon 3. Operation
The water is
Raccoons.
awfully dirty. No way I'm drinking this.
But it's a refreshing drink.
Probably more refreshing than what you saw in the house over there.
So you have 3 grenades, a bunch of ammo, 10 bullets for a gun you don't even have, and barely any life.
Yes, but more life than I had previously.
This is probably the best way to start this game.
It's locked and won't open. There's some kind of symbol on the door. Sadler, Sadler, Sadler.
I'm pretty sure that symbol will end up not being helpful at all, and they just put it there for decoration.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty sure that's actually accurate. Now, there is a sparkling object up there, but I cannot remember how to get to it.
And shoot it.
No, I don't think you do.
No, just plain out shoot it.
No, I'm not wasting ammo. There's a comment I made earlier, was the fact that this one actually made me feel like ammo was scarce.
Oh, this one did?
Yeah, this one did.
I don't remember how to do it.
I did.
I think I had issue with shotgun ammo.
This one always made me feel like ammo was scarce. Especially when it came to that house part.
Oh, you're talking about literally the only other part of the game where it makes you wait for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
That part gave me issues, I will admit. Wow, was that a convenient gun hanging on the wall?
Wait, the shotgun was here the entire time!
Oh no, we missed it?
I didn't even know there was a shotgun in this house. I was about to leave. But then the shiny thing on the roof caught my eye. I was like, hey, Sandler.
Definitely the type I don't get along with. You
Yeah,
can
that's
tell
probably
because he's
accurate.
wearing a hood. And if anything Leon doesn't like, it's hoods.
Well, he used to be a police officer, you know, back in Resident Evil 2 days.
Oh yeah,
So, you know, he spent a lot of time on the hood.
in Raccoon City's downtown.
Yeah. The downtown, it was crazy. They
Raccoon-
had, like, giant roaches.
Raccoon City is something I wish they would...
Spinel.
Raccoon City is kind of overdone, but I wish they'd bring it back correctly. Like, I know it's already gone.
Hey, Resident Evil 2, the remake is coming.
We can only hope.
No, it is. It's been confirmed.
So, with Operation Raccoon City, which was a disaster because it was just a shooter, and whenever the new one came out,
It was Umbrella Corp.
Umbrella Corps, which is basically just Operation Raccoon City for the PS4,
Yes.
that came out, which people didn't like because it was just a shooter with Resident Evil's tacked on to the end of it, or the beginning of it,
Right.
so that people would buy it. People don't want action shoot 'em up games for Resident Evil.
They want Resident Evil.
They want Resident Evil, not Zombie Invasion 3,
Hey, hey.
Return of the Robot,
1 of 15.
and you just alerted everyone to where you are.
Yes. But there was a point to it. Now they will come in here, and I will destroy all of them.
Just like last time,
Yes.
because that ended well.
It worked so much.
Headshot. Headshot. I'm glad they used 3 sound clips in that entire thing.
You know.
Would've? That'd. I wonder how much the voice actors got paid to make pain noises after getting shot.
Oh no, get off me. Oh, what is that? So bad.
That is unfortunate.
Almost dead. Is that an herb?
No, it's just a shiny green thing.
It's a brown chicken egg.
Use it.
I mean, I could.
What do chicken eggs in this game do?
Chicken eggs in this game stink. Man, it stinks.
We got that. We got the order of that sentence kind of wrong. It stink.
Man. I got the dirty pearl pendant.
What is the dirty pearl pendant?
I don't know, but I'm about to see if this egg's gonna eat me or not. I gotta get the controls back down. I think it's this one? Okay. It did! Sweet. It was almost a full heal, too.
No, it was a full heal. You just managed to get damaged in the half a second that you healed yourself in.
Oh, yeah, that's probably accurate. About the blue medallions.
Oh, good. I was just about to ask
15
about
blue medallions, 7 in the farm, 8 in the cemetery. For those of you who destroy 10 or more, will be rewarded. The rest is illegible. So...
You see, the issue with that is
they're very hard to find.
hard to find, and you don't remember that you're supposed to be finding them.
I don't know. It's like the BSAA emblems from Resident Evil 5, which I got all of them. True facts, yo.
Yeah, was that before or after you abandoned me to play the last level by yourself?
It was when you were at Carol's house.
Perfect.
So I was playing the game alone at the time.
Oh, are you saying we weren't playing online multiplayer in a place where I couldn't play online multiplayer?
Yes.
I went out and bought another copy of Resident Evil 5, the Gold Edition, so that we could play multiplayer online to fix the split screen issue, and we just never did.
Well, you see, but, you know, that's accurate. It'll happen sometime.
And then I
mean, what about that one day when I'm sitting in college and like, man, I really want to play some Resident Evil 5, but who to play with? There we go. I can't believe this. These are all dead bodies. We should play The Walking Dead later. Nothing here except a stinking pool of manure.
Yeah, just like The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Nothing here but a stinking pile of manure.
Oh. 1, 2.
That's not how you count to 3.
Oh, look, it's the doggy. Hey, doggy.
I don't think that's the same dog.
I think it is because it didn't hurt me.
I think
Doggy,
it's.
I don't want to hurt you.
I think it's really confused right now. And is that dog actually supposed to be there?
I don't know. I never noticed him before.
Yeah. I didn't either. I think he's just kind of glitching out right now. He's right there.
Hey, Doggy.
Are you sure?
That is definitely. He's got the same scamper. Look at him.
Look at his leg. His leg was all bloodied. Blood-dyed.
Yeah, look. He's still got the scamper.
What's to the left of him? Is that a chicken?
That's a chicken.
The next question I have is, why is he barking? Is that just what dogs do? Okay, I guess.
See, he definitely has that bloody leg. Look at it.
Yeah, that helped. Oh, I see.
Yeah, see.
So that's the same
Why?
dog.
I've never seen him here before, though.
Yeah, I have not either. Yep, that's a cow, right?
Yep. Diablo 2 is a game we'll be playing soon as well.
Hopefully.
Soon TM, as in that could be now or next year.
We're trying to get it started. We're just having technical issues, but will be fixed by Friday, question mark.
Possibly.
It all depends on when the heat sink gets shipped.
That is very accurate.
When Zach has more than half a minute off work.
That is also very accurate, but I will also be quitting my job soon. So,
Yeah, but then you have to do 2 weeks notice. That's pretty much the rest of the break.
that is also accurate.
It sucks being a responsible adult, doesn't it? I don't have to worry about that.
And you need to get a job soon. Oh!
I'll do what you do. I'll wait until I'm 18, about to leave for college, and then I'll get a job.
Hey! Look. Look.
Shotgun.
2 green herbs.
Oh, wait, I thought we were just admiring the shotgun that you picked up.
No,
It
but
is
I
a
will
nice
admire the
shotgun.
grenades that I, like, never use. And that's probably why I sucked in this game.
I will admit that in the Resident Evil game, I never used the grenades.
I only used them in Revelation 1.
I didn't even use them that much in Revelations 1.
Revelations 1, they are actually useful.
There was like a part where you had to throw grenades to like distract them because you had no weapon or
Yeah, the
something.
BOW grenade.
Yeah, that was the only time I used them. Besides
Yeah.
that, I didn't really use them, but that was fine because Revelations is a great game.
Yes, Revelations was a great game. In my opinion, it went back to this. I don't want to say the style of the first game.
It
because
put
wasn't-
you isolated again. It wasn't like this huge.
It brought back the creepy.
Yeah, it wasn't like Resident Evil 5 where it was just you're a cop, do some stuff. It was like you're isolated on a ship, and to avoid spoilers, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's isolated on a ship, but it had, like, mystery to it.
And
You
you also
didn't know exactly what was going on. Whereas with these ones, it's kind of like, oh, President's daughter.
It's
That's
cut-
the plot. President's daughter.
you know everything that's going to happen in the story before it happens.
It's just like, well, you don't know exactly what's going to happen, but you know the main idea, and that is all just President's daughter in this one.
Yeah,
In Resident Evil 5,
it was
the main idea
Africa.
was it's Africa.
It's Africa.
Literally, there's like nothing else about it. There was supposed to be like some kind of gun deal that was going on, and we had to check it out, and that's it. Like,
You chased after a guy that kind of looked like Eddie Izzard,
Yes.
which was a missed opportunity.
They should have gotten
Eddie Izzard could have a really good job in voice acting for video games because Wheatley and that guy in Resident Evil 5, who I don't remember his name, wasn't it like
His name was Irving.
Irving? Yeah. He could.
There's a medallion right there, but I do not want to mess up because I know I'm low on ammo.
I did not see the medallion. Oh, it's hanging on the string.
Yeah, it is. And that'd be 3.
There. You missed that.
Give me a second.
Nice one. You'd have better luck shooting it with your shotgun, to be honest.
There we go. Still got 10
You
bullets.
see, in Revelations, they also
Omega.
they don't bring King Kong into this. 5 magazines on it. What? Okay. When I first played King Kong, back when King Kong was relevant, and that was one of the few games that I sat through and all the way beat.
Yes, it is.
The 6th time that I played the game.
Yeah. You take forever to beat games.
It's interesting for me, but I can't just force my way through a game.
What do you mean?
I
That's
have
how
to
I
be-
get through everything.
I have to be interested in what's going on in the game to actually just kind of force my way through. It's kind of like reading a bad book. Watching a bad movie is okay because you can laugh at how bad it is, but reading a bad book is just kind of like...
It's kind of like this.
It's kind of like this.
It's just like you're trying to force your way through, but you're hitting the wall. It's a struggle.
We're not sure why that's there.
Well,
Yeah, slowly break it like that.
how do we get by? What is this? Is there like a...
Aren't we supposed to go in the tower or something?
We're supposed to head towards the church.
Do we have a map?
We do have a map.
Let's look at the map. When I originally
We're supposed to go to where that is. Oh
where
yeah,
we
yeah.
at?
This is the first. First of all, this is the Resident Evil game that points out exactly where you need to go at all times. I.e., look at that lovely red dot there that says destination.
Well, the map is so large that you have to have a reminder of where you're going.
Well, that's not that big of a map, is it? I mean, this is only the village area. And each area doesn't even have a name.
I don't
It's
know.
just, this is the village.
I just felt like Resident Evil Revelations was the first Resident Evil game to get back to being an isolated area that you had to like explore the entire place and
Yeah,
actually.
it felt like an original one. Like these ones right here, the puzzles that they give don't feel like puzzles. It feels like, okay, it gave us a key. Oh, let's use the key. The first games, it was just like you had to think about how you were gonna, like the first game, there was the second game, there was the lighter puzzle, where you had to light the flames in a certain order.
Oh yeah.
See, that was like a puzzle, but there was like clues as to how to solve it. Whereas like with this one, it gives you crests. You put crests in door opens. And then you go
You
into
see-
a new area, and it's another crest.
Yeah, you see a locked door, and then there's another path going there, and at the end of that path is going to be the key. And then you fight a
Yes.
bunch of zombies, walk back to the door, go through, and then
It
you fight
got
another
rid of
bunch
the
of zombies.
exploration. Instead it was, oh, here's a bunch of set paths that we conveniently left items to continue the plot at. Whereas with like Resident Evil 1 and 2, you have the entire area where you're going to be.
Well, locked off most of the
Yeah,
time.
some of
but-
it's locked off, granted.
But you still have free
you
reign.
know the area. And you'll have to backtrack to different hallways that you've already been in to find the things that you need.
Like Resident Evil 1, it did the mansion thing perfectly, which is why I think everyone liked it. Because you got to know that mansion inside and out by the time you were finished.
Yes.
You knew every single like shortcuts to get to a place, what hallways led to which, where certain items or plot points inside the mansion were, just by the fact that you knew it front and back without needing a map.
Exactly.
Resident Evil 2 did the same thing, but the opening bit was completely pointless because you never end up really going back out into that alleyway.
Yeah,
From my
that's pretty
experience.
accurate. I mean, you go back outside of the station once.
Resident Evil 3 I've not played, so I can't say anything. Resident Evil 4 was the first one that felt like you didn't
Okay.
really need to ever backtrack
Okay.
unless
hold
you
on.
messed up.
Hold on just a second. Boulder! Let's go, Indiana Jones!
First Resident Evil game to introduce UTE.
I'm sprinting. I'm gonna sprint. Oh! Dodged it. Okay, continue on. That's all I had to say.
Imagine if QuickTime events were in Resident Evil 1.
See,
They could
they
have done
did
that.
have boulders in Resident Evil 1.
It wasn't a QuickTime event.
No, that is accurate.
Boulders did exist back in whenever the time Resident Evil 1 existed. The
I
same.
think that came out in 1998, was it?
I don't remember.
1997.
I wasn't alive back then. I was dead at the time.
It was when I was just born, but... again, the same
1997 was
cycles.
Final Fantasy VII released.
Yes.
Definitely, because it has Final Fantasy VII.
I know, because it's one of my favorite JRPGs.
7, I liked way more than 8.
I agree to a standpoint. I would like Resident Evil 7 with Resident Evil 7 with Resident Evil 8's graphics. I would have liked Final Fantasy 7 with Final Fantasy 8's.
Well, there's something so charming. Oh, you have 1% health again. There's something so charming about the graphics though, because that was before they could emulate the
That is
full
true.
bodies and everything.
I'm not saying. I'm saying I probably just died.
Your foot got caught, and now you're just gonna fall over dead.
No, I didn't. That's cool.
Okay, fine.
I'm not complaining.
You see, I actually kind of prefer how Cloud looks in game rather than in the cutscenes, or in like battle, because he looked weird when he was like battling. But like,
Yeah, I can agree to that.
in the overworld, he had a certain design to him that looked good.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
Since everyone else looked like that,
Oh,
it didn't
dear.
exactly.
I am
You
now going
just
to
went
die.
into a bunch of explosives. You just
Oh wait, I could test out these great grenades.
you brought a grenade to an explosive. You finally brought the right weapon to the correct. By test out grenades, you can shoot them a couple times until they die.
Well, you see, I did test out the grenades. They exploded.
They're grenades.
I tested out their grenades. Bunch of old books.
Resident Evil Revelations was like the first one since Resident Evil 3 to really bring back the backtracking and needing to explore every bit of the area that you're in.
Yeah,
in
to
order
look
to
around.
fully-
Now, I'm not gonna say it was perfect because there weren't exactly puzzles per se. There were like
There were puzzles, they just-
explorations and puzzly bits, but like
The
the
only
majority
thing-
of the puzzles was, oh, this door's locked, we need to find a key. Let's go to this area. Oh, we found the key.
The only thing that I don't really like is that you switch between different characters
Yeah,
during
that was
episodes.
what was weird.
Okay?
Yes.
Which was fine since they did it okay. It was in episodes, which is weird for a Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
That Capcom decides that needs to be in every Resident Evil game for some reason. Resident
Yeah.
Evil Revelations 2. But you switch between you have your main character and then you have a partner.
Yeah.
And then you have 3 different sets of people who has the main character and the partner.
Right.
And you switch between the 3 of them during the story. You had 2 characters that made sense, 2 characters that made sense, and then 2 characters whose story was completely pointless and they were just trying to show off the effects of the snow.
Well, not exactly.
Those characters didn't
That
really serve a point.
storyline fit in later.
There were just 2 characters that I had never heard of that did nothing except
There
shoot
was
a bunch
not-
of things.
No. They did some hacking bits.
Do you remember their names?
No. But I remember what they
We
looked
remember one of the moments was that it was trying to trick you into thinking that they died, but then
Yes.
they didn't die.
like. And then no one cared because they were like, who are these 2?
Yeah, but then they didn't even die. They didn't even pull that
The
off.
only thing that bugs me about Revelations 1 and 2 is Revelations 2 has nothing to do with what happened in Revelation 1 as far as I am aware currently. That's the first episode of Revelations 2.
Yeah, you can tell he's a Revelations 2 master. He played through the first episode.
Yeah, but from what I've seen so far... Okay, Leon. From
He
what
was
I've
just
seen
trying to
so
push it
far,
forward.
it has absolutely nothing to do with Resident Evil 1.
You
or
see, what I'm
Revelations 1.
thinking it is that Resident Evil Revelations 1 was...
I think
As
they
to
just
avoid
mean-
spoilers, at the very end of the game, it showed a cutscene from a DLC in Resident Evil 5. So I don't think
Yeah.
that was Resident Evil
Well,
Revelations 2.
the Revelation games take place in between the mainstream games. Because it's a Revelation, it shows what happens in between. And that's why I guess it's called Revelations 2, is because it shows what happens in between another set of games, and it's the second of the Revelations
And
that you find out.
You kind of gotta hand it to them because they're not trying to like expand on the story of the.
You kind of have to hand it to them because their fingers been cut off.
Well, those were dummy fingers.
Yes.
Oh no,
Alex
guy.
Raimundo in a closet.
Well, he did come out of the closet.
Ah, little rough, don't you think?
Who are you? Why are you laying in a closet?
You're not like them?
I'm
No.
untying you.
You?
Asks questions after he's untied.
Okay,
Yes,
I have only
I was
one
trying to trick
very
you by having
important
them tie
question.
me up in the closet.
you got a smoke?
Got gum.
God, no.
Oh,
It's the big
Perfect.
cheese.
that is
The
one
big cheese.
What?
It's the big cheese. Matrix. That's the end of chapter 1, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, this one was split up into chapters too, but it didn't feel like chapters per se.
It kind of felt like
It felt like one big game, but every once in a while it ended a chapter.
it was kind of just like it gave you progress points.
Yeah, basically, it gave you something to base off how far you were in the game.
It was kind of like a save point in between the save points.
Kind of, yeah.
It would give you like some sort of cliffhanger that didn't really do much.
See, it's not like with the chapter system in Resident Evil 5 where it was like, it legitimately is just a level.
You see,
It felt like levels in Resident Evil 5.
Resident Evil 5.
That's not to say it didn't exactly feel like levels in Resident Evil Revelations 2 as well. They felt like levels, but you could explore
Let
the
us
entire
give you
area in between.
our power.
Whereas with Resident Evil 5, you did not experience the entire area. It was legitimately just like tiny sections. Whereas with Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil
You will
Revelations 2,
become unable
you
to
could
resist.
explore the entire area.
Yeah, you were in a single place that you could explore. It was just when you got to a certain point in the story, it would just progress the story.
Yes.
In Resident Evil 5, you got to a certain point in the story and you never see that place ever again.
See, like with this, Resident Evil 4, you could get to the very end of the game and still go back to the very beginning.
But in Resident Evil
Hey,
5,
wake up.
You'd have to reload chapter 1 if you wanted to get to that area.
yeah, if you got to the next
Crawl out
level,
of one
per
hole
se, the next
and
chapter,
into another.
talking
You want to
about
tell me
this
what's
cutscene.
going on
We're so
here?
talking over this cutscene. Quiet down.
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's Leon. Came here looking for this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Psychic powers. Nah, just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid. But now I'm just a good-for-nothing guy who happens to be quite a ladies' man.
Why'd you quit?
Phew, policia. You put your life on the line. Nobody really appreciates you enough for it. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Used to be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department. Do something, cop!
After you.
Oh, dodging.
Yeah, in case you had put down your controller watching this cutscene. They just don't want that.
Yeah. You gotta be careful. I don't remember where all of these cutscenes are with the,
They kind of just happen randomly.
yeah. I remember a few of them, but...
Like, for no reason, they'll just be there.
Yep.
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
I'm fine. There was a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No, but apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
Leon? Leon! Snake!
Metal Gear Solid references in this game are
I have a
bit
box.
far-fetched.
What? I got a box. Of ammo.
Where does he put all these ammo boxes that he keeps picking up?
With
Over
every-
here, stranger.
Get over here, stranger.
Best shopkeeper in any game.
Oh! Rifle ammo.
I'm saying it right now. Best shopkeeper.